Guys, so I'm here today with another book review, and it is on Hourglass by Myra McIntyre. My overall rating for this was a 3.5. By no means does that mean that I hated the book. I didn't dislike it, I just liked it. It was okay. I did have some problems with it, but I did like it overall. So what this book is about is it's about a girl named Emerson, and she has been seeing, I guess, ghosts ever since her parents died, and she doesn't know how to control them. They just kind of happen, and they're from like the olden days, like back in the past. And it kind of freaks her out a little bit, and sometimes she doesn't know who's an actual person and who's an actual ghost. Sometimes she finds herself trying to look for things that give her signs to tell her that this is a person from a different time period. So Emerson has been living with her brother and his wife ever since that her parents died, and ever since that she's kind of gone a little crazy, as she likes to put it. And she gets along with them really great. And then she meets a guy named Michael, who is from a company that her brother has found that is supposed to help her deal with this thing that she has, that she could see these people from a different era. And she gets to know him, and she starts liking him, and he's like, we can't like each other, kind of the normal, no, you can't do that. And it basically goes through her journey on learning what she is and why she can see these people, just answering kind of questions about that. And it's kind of time traveling-esque kind of book, so that was interesting. And that is all I'm going to say about it because I don't want to give anything away. So the things I did like about this book is the fact that it was very a different kind of idea. It was really fun and original, and that was really great to see. That it's kind of like a time traveling book in a way, so that was also a really cool thing to see about that, because I really like reading those kinds of books too. I also like the dynamics between Emerson and her brother Thomas and his wife. They just seemed like a really great family, and they really cared about her, and that was really nice to see, instead of seeing like parents and like brothers and sisters not getting along. They definitely looked out for her, and that was kind of comforting to see. So that was the things I liked about it, and the faults that I have for bringing the book down was the fact that I felt the execution was a little off. When they were explaining a lot of the events and how the time traveling worked, or how Emerson was like, and all those kind of things, I felt really lost, almost because it was so simplified that it didn't really make sense. And I've read a couple time traveling books. The thing about that is you really need to know like a lot about science. You have to put science theory in here, and there was, but not enough to make me really understand about it. And that was kind of frustrating. I didn't really appreciate that. I just felt like it was not as executed as well as I would have liked it to be, for it to be kind of science fiction. Another thing I didn't really like was the relationship between the two main characters, which is Emerson and Michael. It wasn't believable. I didn't really like it. It was just kind of like a normal, it was just kind of something that you've already seen before. It wasn't very original. I mean, and I know that that's hard to come by in some books nowadays, but it just was a little too much of the same thing. And the first half of the book dragged by so much. Nothing was going on. And I was so bored. Like, it was so bad. And as soon, like, I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like 2 stars right now. And then as soon as we got over that half hump and things started actually happening, and I mean, there wasn't even that much happening, but there was something that you could kind of focus on, that's when the book got a lot better. And so definitely the ending was really good. Liked that a lot. It was very interesting. I am intrigued to read the second one, but I wouldn't say it's really high on my priority list as far as books go. So yeah, it was okay. The book that I'm actually reading right now is The Girl of Fire and Thorns, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be my last book of the month that I read in January. And I know I still have 2 other books that I need to read. I think I'm just going to push those to February and start those right at the beginning of February. That way I don't feel pressured to hurry through it. which is the way I am for some things. I don't understand. So I just started it. I like it so far, and you will see this will probably be my last review of the month, and then I will have a wrap-up video, and then I'll have my February TBR reads, and it's gonna be great. So I'll let you guys know what I think. See you guys. Bye.